Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Reform UK Civil War reignites as claims of another Roe emerge. Suspended Reform UK MP Rupert Lowe has claimed he was warned by senior party figures about his stance on deporting migrants as the civil war continued. Mr. Lowe has declared, "If you are here illegally, you should be deported," adding, "I stand by every single word I have said on the subject." The Great Yarmouth MP had the whip removed over allegations he had bullied staff and threatened party chairman Zia Yousaf, claims that emerged just hours after Mr. Lowe questioned Nigel Farage's leadership in an interview. On Sunday morning, Reform UK Deputy Leader Richard Tice dismissed claims the party only took action after the spat between Mr. Lowe and Mr. Farage. Reigniting the row on Sunday morning, Mr. Lowe said, "It has been reported in today's Telegraph that sources in the Reform leadership, close to Nigel Farage, are upset with me because I have been outspoken on the need for a large number of deportations. This is not new information to me. Just so that everyone is crystal clear, I stand by every single word I have said on the subject. If you are here illegally, you should be deported. That has to be the objective. If that results in 1 million plus deportations being the eventual aim, then so be it. It may be uncomfortable to some, but there is no other way." Nigel may not agree with that, but it's the right thing to do, and it's a perfectly reasonable policy discussion to raise. Mr. Lowe said he had made attempts to persuade Reform to invest in a serious policy machine to present credible plans on deportation and stop trying to appease the unappeasable. He added, "I do not want unvetted, unchecked, unknown young men roaming our streets, harassing women and loitering around schools. I want them deported, as do the vast majority of the British people. If that upsets people, so what? Honestly, who cares? We need to stop worrying about what the woke left think of us. They will never approve. We must stop watering down sincerely held opinions to appease the unappeasable. If you come here illegally, you will be deported. If you are here illegally, you will be deported." Of course, proper policy needs to be fleshed out around that: offshore processing, transfer agreements, foreign aid withdrawal, visa suspension, ECHR withdrawal, legislation repeal, scrapping the asylum system, and so on. I have attempted to explore some of this detail myself publicly, and encouraged Reform to invest in a serious policy machine to present credible plans. That did not happen. Mr. Lowe added, "I have been warned by those at the top of Reform about my position on deportations. As you likely know from reading my extensive output on the subject, I did not listen to a word said. We need deportations, and lots of them. I make no apologies for stating that." Reform said it had received evidence of serious bullying and derogatory remarks made about women in the MP's offices, with 2 separate employees said to have made allegations. "We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy." And suspending Mr. Lowe following bullying allegations was the right and proper thing to do, the party's deputy leader has said. Mr. Tice said it was unfortunate and difficult to suspend Mr. Lowe after claims he had threatened Mr. Yousaf and reports were made about bullying of women in Mr. Lowe's offices. He said, "There's been a variety of instances, and you have to make difficult judgments through the process. But of course it's unfortunate, of course it's difficult, but these allegations of bullying by 2 separate female members of staff to the parliamentary authorities, those clearly have to be dealt with in the proper and responsible way. We've also got a duty of care as a party, whether people are employed directly or indirectly. So, that's why the chairman has instructed an independent investigation by a KC. That's the right and proper thing to do. That will run its course. But imagine if we hadn't been open and transparent about this. Imagine if we tried to brush it under the carpet and in some way cover it up, and then it came out at a future time. Everyone would have been raging. Dismissing concerns over the timing of the investigation into Mr. Lowe, Mr. Tice said, "Behind the scenes, there had been a number of difficulties and challenges, and you get to the point where you say enough is enough, particularly when you get these allegations of bullying by female staff.